What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. I want to make a quick video. This is a video in regards to an audio I got from a lawyer from C.A.I.R, C.A.I.R, which is the Council on American Islamic Relations. It's sort of like I guess it's like an Muslim American lobbying group, if you will. Rights protection. I guess it's like the NC, the NCAAP or whatever they're called. I actually don't keep up with all these organizations for ethnic and minority rights. I don't. So anyway, this guy in this video, he's carrying on about how not only is this ban that's going on with Muslims and whatnot affecting like green card holders for the United States, but it's also affecting American Muslims. Like, you don't have any other passport, you don't have a green card. People like me, you're born and raised in America, and then you're a Muslim, and they're detaining people for a prolonged period of times, unconstitutionally denying them access into the country. And as everybody should know, who's been on my channel for a while, I'm on a no-fly list. I can't fly back into the United States. And this is pre-Trump days. So, I'm not going to put any blame on Trump for this. And a video about Trump and his whole Muslim thing is coming out soon. Just give me a bit here. But let's come back to C.A.I.R. So I contact C.A.I.R because I'm trying to go back to the U.S. I haven't seen my family in decades. And, I want to see my pops and my mom. They're quite, old. Allah knows best how much time they got left on their clock. They're old. They're above 70, both of them. So anyway, I'm trying to get back, see my family and whatnot for the first time in a while. Go see my brother. My son's over there and whatnot. So I'm like, hey, let me go over there and fly back home. Of course, no fly list. You got the video of me on the train coming back from the train station. It's here on YouTube. I'm talking about the situation. Videos where, I hypothesize and speculate on the reasons why I might be on the no-fly list. To this day, nobody's giving me answers. To this day, I still don't know why. It must be just because I'm Muslim and I've traveled so much. Don't know, don't care anymore. But here's the thing. Back to C.A.I.R. Sorry, I'm ranting. C.A.I.R, I contact them via email, and I'm like, hey, look, I can't get back in. I'm an American citizen, blah, blah, blah. I'm Muslim, help a dude out. They asked me all sorts of information over a phone call. We have a phone interview. They asked me all sorts of information. I give them, 100% truthful information about my entire situation. Qatar, at one point having multiple wives, everything. Because you don't want anything to come out that's secretive and bite you in the butt in terms of legalities. I give them the full rundown. I'm like, look, this is what you're dealing with. I wait. And I wait. And I wait. And I wait. They finally get back to me. And they write that they refuse to help me. Not that they couldn't, but they refuse to help me. And now here they are sending this audio out en masse to multiple Muslims around the globe, American ones, saying, oh, help us, this, that, the other, file any reports, complaints, whatever. You know what, C.A.I.R? Eat a bag of Winkies. Screw you, C.A.I.R. Screw you. Because when I needed you, you refused to help. Not that you couldn't. Not that my case was too difficult or impossible. You just didn't want to help. And now all of a sudden, you need help. What makes you better than them? I'm an American citizen. And it's my right to fly into America. They demand taxes of me to this day. And I've been denied access and entry into my own country, where I am still, despite being rejected entry into the United States, am obligated to pay taxes to the U.S. government. Isn't that like taxation without representation? Didn't we say this was tyranny? I am not represented by my government in any way, shape, or form to the point that I can't enter into my own goddamn country with an American passport. I can fly around the world. Over 40 countries with a U.S. passport, but I can't get into the U.S. with a U.S. passport? How are you, C.A.I.R, different than them if you can represent me and you won't? And now when you need help, just like the American government, when they want my money, you come knocking. One coin, same, different sides. You guys are the same dickbag pricks that the U.S. government is. And you can eat a bag of those. Anyway, now you know how I feel about C.A.I.R. I'm American. I'm Muslim. I'm a Salafi Muslim. But C.A.I.R., as far as I'm concerned, you're under the same bus that the United States government is. You're just a bunch of jerks who are in it for yourselves, and you only talk to the average citizen, be they Muslim or otherwise, when you need them. Otherwise, you're not trying to benefit us. You're not trying to help us. Muslims, don't be fooled by these people. They're basically a lobbying group, and they're in it for the money. They're not trying to help you or anyone else. They don't really care. They care about their position and their power. And now, because they're on the back foot, because leftist progressives who Muslims strangely side with are no longer in the win because Trump won, now we need you. Just like the U.S. government's going to need me when tax time comes. It's the same people. C.A.I.R is no different. Anyways, your man Abuamerican. Disagree with me. Someone show me how I'm wrong. Disagree with me. I'd like to be wrong. Go ahead, please. I want to see how I'm wrong on this one. Drop it for me. This is your man Abuamerican. Catch me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Abuamerican. I'm out.